Hello, Capricorn, and welcome into your reading. This is going to be a love reading for April 1st through the 7th. Okay, we're going to see what may be challenging you in love, what is your current energy, and what you don't see coming in the near future. Okay, now we do have a full moon starting tomorrow or on the 2nd. The first or the second matter on where you're at in the world. So the full moons are about releasing, letting go of what no longer serves you, okay? But this full moon is in Libra, which is all about balance and harmony too, okay? So we are going to see what Spirit has for you. The first row that I'm pulling here will be your challenges or what may be challenging you in your love relationships, okay? Let's see what Spirit has for you here. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for our Capricorns in love? Oh, two. What else, Spirit? What else? Whoa, whoa. Okay, well, I guess you're going to get 6 because they're telling me to take them all. Wow. Okay. Trying to get them all lined up here. Okay, so the first one is picture. Looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. The next one that came out is shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphanies, and transformation. Yeah. The next one that came out was the golden mirror, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. And then the next one is Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, struck by love. And the next one is poker face. Taking a chance, risk and options, not showing hand, gambling. Like not showing your emotions is what I'm feeling. And then the last card was girl with a snake, charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. It's so funny because when I seen this card come out and I seen the girl with the snake, the first thing that came to my mind was a tattoo. So some of you may know somebody with a snake tattoo, or obviously somebody that has a snake. Okay. So she could be charming, or you could feel used, could be an enabler. But I'm hearing you need to set your boundaries with this person. Okay. So for a lot of you, you're reminiscing about the past. Okay. And you're wanting to make new memories. You're wanting to get the emotion going to make new memories. Okay. And there was a sudden shift, sudden shock, something changed. Some news came in, but it caused you to have a transformation, is what I'm feeling. Okay. And I feel like this narcissistic, love bombing, self absorbed, one sided, that was part of the sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, and transformation. So either, this is somebody around you still now, or it's somebody in your past. And this is what's causing the transformation. Things need to shift, things need to change. Okay, because you have Cupid's arrow. So spirit is here letting you know love is coming in. Okay, they're wanting to send love in. Okay, and it is coming in. because they're letting you know that. Okay. But I'm feeling with this poker face, taking a chance is a big deal for you and that they want you to take this chance. Okay. But they also want you to show your feelings and not to have a poker face, is what I'm hearing. You need to be honest about your feelings. Okay. Now you're going to know whether or not, the balance of risk and because it says risk and options. So you need to find out and go within to find out these people that come into your life. You may have many options. The people that come in, you're going to know, is it risky? Are they an option? Okay. Even with the snake one, it's like either charmed or used. Okay. I don't feel like it's like this person with a snake. If this is going to resonate with some of you and not all of you, but they may not necessarily be good or bad, but you have to choose that. And you can't make a decisive decision unless you are paying attention to your own feelings and not having the poker face all the time. Okay. Because some people react different if they don't know how you feel, right? If they think you're not interested, maybe they're not going to act like they're interested. Okay. So you have to take a chance, is what I'm hearing. You have to take a chance. Okay. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. It's kind of good to be honest right up front. Okay. I'm not saying just jump in, just like love bombing and all that, because we don't want to be doing no love bombing. But being honest is a whole nother aspect. Okay. Because if you're honest, then you open up the doors for them to be honest as well. So they can be honest, so you guys can see where things are at and see if this is something you want to move forward with. Okay, is what I'm getting. But let's get into the tarot, see what spirit has for you. We're going to see what's in your current energy, what's around you right now, what spirit wants you to know. And we'll see if we can break this down a little bit more. Okay, spirit, what do you have for Capricorns? What do they have? What's the energies around them in their love life? What energies are around them? Let's take that one. Well, the first card that came out was Passion. So take that one. The Chariot, something coming in quick. I'll get through the whole line before. Ooh, I say too much. Wow, you got the Lovers. And you got the Star. Well, Spirit has a lot coming in for you. I mean, right out the gate. Whoa. And you got the Five of Swords. I want one more, please. Thank you. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Wondering why the Five of Swords was here. Okay, the first one that came out was the Knight of Wands. Impulsive, seeks immediate results. Ambitious, goes on an adventure. Actor, fiery, energetic, sexual adventure. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube, but it just slipped out because that's what. Negotiator, loves a challenge, has a mission, passionate and spontaneous. So somebody is coming in with you, I feel, for you. Somebody is coming in for you with these characteristics, okay? Very passionate, okay? And then you have the Chariot, which is something to me coming in fast. And the Chariot too could be somebody from a distance. Okay, I'm getting that. So this is not going to resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Um, but this is also a victory card, overcoming obstacles, hope, and speed. I feel like this is coming in faster than you realized. Sudden movement, right? And then, like I said, you have the Lovers. And this is going to be important decisions making, right? Important decision making about relationships, unions, partners. It also could be the marriage card. Okay. And then you have the Star, which is hope, like a wish granted, you know? So some of you are wishing for this, and it's harmony and balance, okay? And then you have the Five of Swords, which is, feeling defeated, lack of communication, self-sabotage, self-sacrifice, change, deception, okay? But I feel like this is more like this is how you were feeling, and this is why, because it came out in alignment. I read the cards with what they come out with, and I forgot to say that at the top, but this was the poker face, okay? And this is why I think you're keeping a poker face, is because you're worried about getting hurt again, okay? You're worried about defeat, okay? So you feel like you have to keep a poker face, even if you really have deep feelings. I'm going to yell, sorry. I don't know why I just did that. Maybe because you're tired of being defeated in love, okay? Sometimes I yawn. It's the oddest thing. I don't know what that means. I should probably research that. But I feel like that's why you feel the need to have a poker face, is because you feel like you need to protect your emotions and your feelings, okay? But Spirit is trying to tell you that's coming from past hurts, okay? So they don't want you to do that anymore, okay? Because it can be deceiving for the other person. You see what I'm saying? Okay? And then you have the Four of Cups, which is the feeling of abandonment, okay? And this came out with the girl with the snake. Okay. So maybe some of you were dating a girl with a snake and you felt abandoned, you broke up. Okay. And you're focused on the Four of Cups, he's focused on all three of these cups, all the things he's tried before that have not worked in the past. But if you see right here, Spirit is trying to hand him a new cup. He's not focused on it. He's not even looking at it because he's focused on the past. Okay. So to me, Spirit's trying to bring you in something, and they want you to look. They want you to pay attention, okay, and not be scared of it. Don't have a poker face, okay? And then the star, I'm going to go backwards now because I didn't read the cards that they came out with. The star came out on the Cupid's arrow. See, they're trying to tell you that there's hope for love to come into your life, okay? And the lovers came on the golden mirror, which is the narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. Okay. And to me, they're saying that your past relationships were like that. Okay. But again, this is like in the middle and this is like at the end. So that is no longer going to be, you're moving away from that. Okay. That's part of why you kept the poker face. Okay. But they are trying to bring you in something new. Okay. And the Chariot came out with the shock, the sudden change, shocking news, which is somebody that's coming in for you. Okay, I can feel it. And then the first card, the picture, was the Knight of Swords, or I'm sorry, the Knight of Wands, which is passion. Okay, which is, to me, that's you reminiscing about like how things were and how excited you were when this happened or that happened, but it's past stuff. And they're wanting you to move forward. Okay. And that's the purpose, is to keep moving forward, right? We can reminisce and we can look at the good times, but we still need to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Okay. Because that passion will come again. Okay. It's here. They're trying to bring it in with the Chariot, the Lovers, the Star. I mean, those are all really big, good cards. And you're here for love. They're trying to bring it into you, okay? I want to get one more row of clarifiers on your current energy right now. Okay, I want to do one more shuffle. I feel like that one was a very good shuffle. Getting cards sticking. Okay, Spirit. What else do you have for Capricorns? What else do they need to see in their current energy? What's around them right now? In love, what else do they need to see about their love life? Temperance, they want you to have patience. Spirituality, positivity. Yeah, see, somebody is definitely coming in. Good news. They're bringing in good news and they want a victory. Somebody is coming in, or you're going to be talking to somebody. It could be vice versa too. It definitely could be that you're finally going to get up enough courage to talk to the person you've been wanting to talk to, or somebody that maybe you're seeing and you just like have a poker face and don't act interested, right? So they don't know you're interested too. They're saying take those if they drop out. Okay. I'm going to get two more before I continue. You did have the Hangman that came out and the Moon and the Page of Wands. This person that's coming in can be younger than you, but they're very enthusiastic. See, and I still get, yeah, see, Judgment. You're being called. Spirit is calling you out. They want you to get out of your own way, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So, like I said, I have Temperance here, and it's about patience and adaptation, composure, reflection, peace, a good marriage, relationships. Okay, just another good card that's coming out. I have two. I was going to call the signs out, and I haven't been. I have Sagittarius, I have Virgo, I have Pisces, more Sagittarius, Cancer, more Pisces. No, Gemini. I'm sorry, Gemini, Aquarius, more Aquarius, and Cancer again. Okay, so that could be signs in your chart, or it could be signs in the person that's going to be coming in. Okay, take it as it resonates. Okay, so we have the Temperance. They're wanting you to be patient, right? They want you to be more positive mentally, okay? They're trying to tell you that, they're trying to show you that they're trying to bring you something in, okay? After heartbreak, after all of it, okay? They're trying to bring you love. They want you to pay attention and they want you to be open, okay? Because you have somebody that's coming in. This is like success. And this person wants to have success with you, okay? So the Six of Wands, the story about the Six of Wands is this is a guy coming back from war. Okay? It's victory, victory. And you see all the people around him that are celebrating his return. So, and I just heard like somebody may be returning, like coming home. For some of you, that's going to resonate with the person that's going to be coming to see you. Maybe they used to live where you live now and they're coming back. It's their home too, but they've moved away and now they're coming back. Okay, so that's coming in. That's going to resonate for some of you. Um, and they also want you to get a different perspective on this whole situation that's coming in. They want you to pay attention. Okay, and that's what the Hangman does. He hangs upside down. As you can see, his head's all lit up. That's that's downloads he's getting, information he's getting. Okay, he's being enlightened. Okay, so they want you to get a different perspective. Okay, and then you have the Moon here. Okay, which is them. It's like this. The Moon card is like confusion, hidden deceit, fear, anxiety. Um, do not act until you are sure, because the moon is like, if you think about it, the sun illuminates everything. The moon, when it's outside, there's things that you can see but not really see. Okay, but this also, I'm drawn to the full moon right here, which is a full moon that's coming up in the next couple of days for us. So I feel like this is going to be happening around the full moon. And the full moon's energy can last, like what they say, 5 days afterwards, 5 days before, 5 days afterwards. So around this time, I feel like some of you, this person is going to be coming in, or you're going to get news about this person coming in. Okay. Um, but what I also see in this is they want you to use your intuition more. Use your intuition more heart, no head, right? Um, and then the page of wands is being like optimistic. But I feel like this person may be younger than you as well with this page of wands here. Okay, and then you have judgment, and that's when I said spirit's calling you out. Okay, because these people are being called out by spirit. They're dead, they're in their coffins, but spirit is calling them out for a new life. Okay, and that's exactly what I feel spirit is doing for you. They're trying to bring you in a new life. Okay, so they want you to pay attention. Okay, they want you to look at things differently. They want you to stop looking at the past, what happened in the past, the heartbreaks from the past, so that you can take the steps forward, right? Because they want to bring you in love and a new life. Okay, so that is what I am getting here. So let's see what is coming in that you do not see. I don't know if I already did that or not. I get going and then sometimes I forget what I've already done or what I have not because I'm channeling. So let's see what is coming in the near future that you do not see coming and what spirit would like you to know, to be aware of in your love, Capricorn. Yeah, see, messages coming in fast. I'm telling you, something's coming in fast. Okay? Somebody is making plans already to come and talk to you. I felt it. I felt it. And it's coming in fast. But remember, no hasty decisions. And you're going to have to make a choice. And for some of you, this person, I don't know if it's a friend or somebody, I don't really feel like you've already dated this person, but I'm getting that they want a truce. I'm hearing a truce. Like they're coming back in to talk to you. Now, that's only going to be for a few of you here, but that's what I'm getting, so I have to get it out there. So let's see. We have Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, and the King of Cups, which is Pisces. One more card, please, before I say any more. So what you don't see coming is somebody wants to come in and talk to you and make a truce about something. Okay, and this person is like true emotional. They're being true with their emotions. The King of Cups does not. Okay, yes, I took these cards, and I'm going to set this here, right here. Those three cards because they told me to take them. I got too much information coming in. So the King of Cups, he is a person that is emotionally balanced. Okay, he's balanced with his mind and his heart, and that's how I feel like this person is coming in towards you. They're balanced now with their mind and their heart, and they want to have a truce. Now, this is only for some of you. Otherwise, for the other parts of you, this is coming in fast. Somebody's already making plans. Okay. Um, and you're going to have a choice to make. Okay. So no more poker face, use your intuition, be patient, don't rush. Okay. Don't bring in the old baggage, okay, from the past because spirit's bringing you somebody in that's emotionally stable, which I feel is what you're asking for. Somebody that's emotionally stable. Okay. They're very balanced. Okay. So then the last cards that came out, they told me to take. I wasn't going to take them, but they told me to, is the Ace of Cups. And this is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. This is happiness, new beginnings of a relationship. Okay. So that's just clarifications. Your cup is going to be overflowing with emotions. You're going to be very happy. Okay. That's what Spirit is telling me. And then you have the Page of Cups. Okay. I've been saying use your intuition. This guy has the fish in his cup. This is like offering you a cup. Okay. But this is also his like imagination. So they want you to be able to imagine. Like imagine the wonderful things that can come. Okay, because it can happen, and that's what they're trying to tell you. Okay, and then the last card was the Eight of Pentacles, which is you putting in the hard work all this time. Okay, and Spirit is recognizing that. That's what I'm hearing. You've put in the hard work to heal, to get where you need to go, to be where you think you need to be in order to bring in love. Okay, and Spirit is bringing it in for you. Okay, so be open, no poker face, be honest, use your intuition. Okay, and don't bring the past into this next connection. Okay, Capricorn, I hope this helps. I hope this resonated. And if it did, please remember to like, subscribe, do all those wonderful things. It really helps out my channel here, and it pushes these videos out to people that might be in need of the same information. And until next time, I'm sending you love and light.